Playoff intensity can be felt as the starting lineups conclude. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back momentarily with the NBA playoffs.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And this series is in Philadelphia tonight as the 76ers will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, a crucial home win for them to tie the series. They force a Game 7 here on the road. The odds stacked against them as they look for a way to steal the series. This right here, this is what it is. Game 7, the NBA Finals. It's what every player dreams about. Jack, you've been in Game 7s before, but never in the finals. What is going through their minds right now?
This is another level of pressure that only a handful of players get to experience. At the end of the day, just another 4 quarters of basketball, and then you can stick to the basketball.
Right, there you go. Your hand was up. You've been there. Game 7 finals.
Game 7 NBA Finals. There's nothing like it, Jack.
Versus
New York Knicks versus Houston Rockets, baby. John Starks, Patrick Ewing, and the company. No, in Houston, H-Town, Clutch City. The hype is surrounding this game. This is what it's all about. I am excited about it. I'm tingling right now, gentlemen. I'm tingling for this game to start. And only the best players. This is how you make your fame, not your name.
Kevin Harlan standing by as we approach the tip.
The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony. Chris Webber is here, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And with us tonight, basketball expert Bill Simmons. Bill, you look great. Thank you for being here.
I'd like to say hi to all the people who traded for Anthony Davis in the GM mode of this game to get him on their team.
Right.
When their real team couldn't pull it off. Congratulations. I can't believe you pulled the trade off.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Anthony Davis is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Rose in at the 1. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Richardson. And it's Thibault in at the 2-guard position. Ron moving to Los Angeles and joining the Lakers. Magic Johnson is a major component of that recruitment. Bill, what happens now that Magic is no longer with the organization?
If I was a Laker fan with the cap space they have, with the window of LeBron for just like 2-3 more years max, I would want the best possible person running my team who's going to everything. Every single shoot around, going to Europe to scout, foreign players and all that stuff. That's what they need.
Good point. Harris outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Harris drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Outside Rose, pass to Bagley. inside. Here's LeBron, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's Philadelphia. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
It's stolen by Davis. He can't get it to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Bible. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Bill, if you were building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin to build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's turning 25 this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles. The game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's what I think.
LeBron dishes to Davis, and that one is good.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Simmons. And Davis sends it back. Rose gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Simmons looking around. And here's Harris from the arc. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside Rose. LeBron outside. The money from 12 feet away.
LeBron taking what's offered from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Simmons passes the Bible. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Caldwell Pope outside. No good from outside. Philadelphia leading by 4. Harris finds Simmons. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. 2 shots. Shooting 2. And the first one drops. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason that I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, you know, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening. Like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, and the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's different from here in a place like LA.
It formed you as a professional. Right?
Absolutely.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Ben Simmons, number 1, 4th, LeBron James.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the strike.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Caldwell Pope outside. And he overshot that one, missing.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Thibault. Defended by Bagley with the block. Down low, here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Here's Thibault. He kicks it to Simmons. That shot off. Great D that time from LeBron. They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
And Moses Malone would be my number 1. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant in '83, they won the title. Billy really gave Kareem a lot of problems, and it was just awesome. And has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first. Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They taped delaying games back then, and there wasn't. We didn't have league pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
Joe Harris is checked in for the 76ers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. And he sinks the second. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. And he gets the bucket.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great power.
And stolen by Harris. Here's the floater. LeBron grabs the miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Davis kicks to James. And stolen by Harris. Simmons with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And there's Richardson on the assist from Simmons.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
The 76ers making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Lights out checked in for Caldwell Pope. And here is LeBron. Clock at 6. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. LeBron's got 5 now. And, Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooting. Threes are at an all-time high. You know that. Should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself, but it doesn't work in the playoffs. And teams are going to slowly realize like that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least.
You can't lose with the team. No, it's big, and falls, it's inside, it's outside.
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have. And they create a lot of layups, and they play, you know, they're really creative. And you just can't, that just can't be your thing as we shoot 53s. Here's our offense. The problem is, you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, you know, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, and it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter, no matter how you're going to get them. You still need somebody who can do that too.
That's just superb concentration and strike. And James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the 76ers. Scotty's checked in for Joel Embiid. Smith comes in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry for Ben Simmons.
Stop being lazy.
Free throw good, LeBron. Here's Curry. Passes it to Horford. This one for 3. And Seth Curry hits from deep. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford. They're so adept at hitting the ball to his open teammate.
The pass to lights out. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now, 2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
The 76ers leading by 8. Smith with it. Outside Curry. Kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Shot on the wing. The shot will not fall. And the Lakers going the other way now. And with the 2K Esports League, Bill, players not only get a salary, they can also sign endorsement deals. They're celebrities now unto themselves.
So what are the endorsement deals that the 2K players sign? Is it like hat? Because you're not really moving. Nobody can people see your clothes? They can, right?
They can see your
sneakers,
clothes.
hats,
maybe it's a hat, maybe it's
drinks,
a shirt. All of it.
Do the announcers get endorsement deals? Where's our endorsement
Well, if
deal?
they don't, we could probably make the step for it right here.
I'm ready.
This is the venue to do it.
I'm ready to do whatever.
Let's change the culture.
CTC.
James wide open. No good on the triple.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Horford. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 8. Rose passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Horford against Kuzma. Horford no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Brett Brown for a minute. He told me that as hard as it may be to believe, he feels less nervous about this NBA Finals Game 7 than any other game in the series. There's just so much going on, he said. With all the noise surrounding this game, my guys have found a quiet calm that I think will work in their favor. But we'll see if this works in a game like this, Kevin. It's closeout city. To you.
Thank you, David. And at last, they get one to fall.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 4. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bounce pass from Rose. Outside Davis. Here's Kuzma, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays and attacking.
The Lakers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Yeah, for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for LeBron. Richaun Holmes comes in for Rose. And it's Alex Caruso in for lights out. And both free throws good for Kuzma. The 76ers lead. Now Curry. 5 points in the game. Smith on the wing. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Scott can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Caruso, covered by Smith. Just 3 on the clock. It's stolen by Curry, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off today, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got JaVale McGee. Cephalosha is out there with Holmes. And there's Davis. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Bill, if you were just hired as a GM, which franchise would you model your approach after?
I really like what the Clippers did the last couple of years when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title. And instead of just being beholden to being darn close but not quite, they actually blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some young players.
And still stay competitive.
Build
so they kept the momentum of their franchise.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility no matter what. I think the Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're just trying to find assets and figure it out on the fly. That's the approach I would use. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to try to accumulate assets and figure out what you have. And I think the smartest teams do that.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to McGee, and stolen by Horford. To the middle, and oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up 2 at the other end.
Rondo passes to Holmes. Here's Caruso. To Holmes, 6 to shoot. Shoots over Scott. That shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Huge frame and outstanding wingspan. There's no surprise to see Horford throw it down.
Rondo dishes to McGee. Over Horford. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn it.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by McGee.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Bill defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when it comes down to shooting.
Yeah, I don't like the word landing space. All that stuff. Like,
well, what would you call
load management? We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know. Can you still work? Yeah, just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball. I've never said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. Enough with the weird phrases.
Yeah. The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. First free throw is good. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Richardson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Ben Simmons in for Curry. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Richardson. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and stifle shooters wherever he can.
And it's McGee with the jam.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Rondo against Simmons. McGee with the block. They retain possession. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 5th, Joel Embiid.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
That one is off. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the second free throw, good. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Holmes. Back to Rondo. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Richardson attacking. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 7. Lakers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Passes it to Holmes. Back to Rondo. Holmes with it. Harris is there. Tries from the block. Holmes can't get it to go in. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Thibault. Embiid inside. Holmes on him. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Bagley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Cephalosha. The free throw drops for Embiid.
And there's no question when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions.
James looking it over, and stolen by Richardson. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
That worked just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the play.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
No, that's just too easy for him. The minute he establishes
go to sleep,
position in this area,
go to sleep.
The defense is
You have
tough.
school tomorrow?
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Let me put water in your eyes.
Here is Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the pass to LeBron. Over Simmons. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 6, and the bucket from James.
Yeah, James, such a terrific interior scorer. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Back to Embiid. Richardson with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And good that time.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Pass to Bagley. Back to LeBron. Clock at 4. Bagley, no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Embiid, the pass to Richardson. Here's Thibault. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Free throw line jump shot, and that one's good. Thibault. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Bagley. No good that time. 76ers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. On the wing. No good on that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers trail by 10. On right side. Tipped away. It's stolen by Harris. passes it to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Bible. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
What a beautiful block.
With intensity, did you see that? Great. You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Outside, Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Embiid against LeBron. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo. For Philadelphia, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Lights out checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And he's good on the second. And here's Rose. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the pass to Lights out. Rose against Simmons. Rose dishes to McGee. Second change shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room for 3. Smith. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Rose scanning the floor. Harris against Kuzma. And Embiid with the block.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
And a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home the alley-oop.
Pass to Lights out. Kuzma outside. And he comes up with the deuce.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Outside, Simmons. Now here is Smith. He's guarded closely. The shot that time, not on target.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Well, Bill, I know you've got to run. Marvelous to have you on the program. Wish we could do it more often.
Let's do it right now. I don't have to run. Can I stay?
Yes, you can always stay.
I don't want to leave.
You have a free ticket here anytime you want.
I want to stay, please.
The microphone's always open.
Thank you.
You know, Greg, Bill Simmons has worn so many hats as a writer, a podcaster, a broadcaster. Now, it's nice to let him wear one more on our broadcast.
He's been successful for a reason, Kevin. There's a fearlessness, but also great humor in his perspective.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joe Harris comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Seth Curry in for Ben Simmons. Alex Caruso is checked in for Los Angeles. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
That's number 2 on him already. Third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some foul.
The 76ers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Joe Harris taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
James, you have to go to sleep. You have to go to sleep.
I can't sleep. I really want to sleep before. I'll try, though.
And he can't hit the second. Lakers trail by 10.
You gotta start using technology.
Caruso, the pass to lights out. Inside, and stolen by Horford.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
You just have to manage the clock correctly. You know, sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Caruso kicks to Davis. Over Horford. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
Bounce pass, Smith. Harris looking it over. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, your team is down at the half. What has to change?
Well, it's still early in the game. Okay, we're a little bit out of sync offensively. We just got to get into a rhythm.
Good passes lead to good offense. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And the NBA Finals action continues here on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us on the halftime show. Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Randy Johnson. Taking a look at the 76ers, they were able to come up big in the first half in complete control of this Game 7. They're looking hungry and more than eager to hoist the trophy tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You love guys who improve a little each year. Tobias Harris has become more consistent as a go-to scorer and a much better rebounder. He made some big plays in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
That was very undisciplined half of basketball they just played. You can see it in all the points they gave up at the free throw line. Listen, I don't mind the aggressive attitude, but they took it too far with all the silly, crazy fouls.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.